Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dishonored. Now, I know I have Dark Souls 3, and I know I have Renowned Explorers to continue. Alright? Don't jump on my case on that. Trust me, I will get to them and I will continue them. And yes, I know I did just recently screw up on Dark Souls 3, and I really do need to get back into it. But the thing is, Dark Souls takes a long time to record. There's a lot of backtracking, there's a lot of constantly going through the same area over and over and over again, trying to make some form of progress. And so I want to wait until I have a lot of time to record it so that I can just go through like all of it without having to constantly piece together like 1 hour sessions over and over. Because that last one, which was a screw up, I just highlighted in 30 minutes. An hour and 30 minutes worth of stuff. And I could have probably even done an even better job to resume it even more. There's some stuff in there I didn't even need to talk about probably. So it's ridiculous the amount of progress I made in the last episode. In an hour and 30 minutes, I made like very minimum progress. It just goes to show that Dark Souls is a really big game and it takes a long time. So that's why I'm putting that on hold for now until I have time to record it. I'm still busy. This weekend I'm still really busy. I still got a lot of stuff to do. So Dishonored on the other hand, however, takes nowhere near as much time. A lot more experience with Dishonored. I'm not good at it. I'm not amazing at it, but I know more experience about it, and I'm able to get through Dishonored a lot easier. So that's just the thing. And Renowned Explorers, well, Renowned Explorers are also one of those things where I just kind of want to make a lot of progress with it. I don't want to do like one session per level. I want to kind of do more than that, at least 2 levels per session. But once again, that takes some time. So Dishonored, however. Dishonored is a fun game. Dishonored is a game that I can easily get into, easily go through. It's kind of like Teleglitch. This might be a short series. I don't expect it to be. I do have a very short amount of time to record right now, but you know, whatever. We'll see. We'll see. So Dishonored. What is Dishonored? So Dishonored is a few years old now. It's come out like I think 4-5 years ago, about something like that. It's not old, but it's definitely not the newest game either. When it came out, I was actually really, really excited for it. It was an interesting game. I'll say that much. It was really, really interesting. It's really fun. It is a lot of fun. But yeah, it's the whole point of it is that you are supposed to be an assassin, and you, while playing the game, will have multiple options on how to get through every level. It was one of those games where it gave you multiple options, but it was done in the sense that it really wanted to let the player make their choices. Do they kill everybody? Do they let everybody live? Do they only kill the people who get in the way? Do they kill stealthily? Do they never knock out anybody? Do they knock out everybody? Do they deal with one scenario by going to somebody else and getting them to do it for them? Do they deal with it themselves? Do they use these powers, those powers? Do they get in that way, this way? So on and so on and so on. There's a lot of different options you can go through in this game. I plan to show you guys the really aggressive, really high chaotic, really forward, charging in, killing everything style. However, if I have the time, I will go back and play every mission again and show all the different other ways you can go through it. As I always say, I always want my series to be as informative as possible when I know what the game is. And so if I can, I will do other Let's Plays, or maybe like I'll do edits and I'll make like compilations of like all the different ways you can get through the different things. So I played this game before. I've beaten both type of stories. I've beaten both high chaos and low chaos. So let's get into it now, shall we? Let's see how this goes. I usually play on normal because I'm a very rage-inducing person, and this combat in this game, it's not easy. It's not easy. Also, I'm also playing this game because Dishonored 2 just came out. I literally just bought it about 10 minutes ago, and it's currently downloading in the background. Yeah, I really want to play Dishonored 2. It looks really good. I heard of some performance issues with it, and we all know I have not the best computer in the world, so we'll see how that goes. I'll see if I have to wait to make a Let's Play on it or not. But yeah, I play on normal because the combat in this game, it's hard. It's really hard. Combat in Dishonored is really, really, really hard. Enemies are very relentless and will not hold back against you. So I play on normal because hard just seems like I'm asking to die constantly in a really high chaos playthrough. Now, of course, I did say I was going to go guns a blazing and killing everything, but I do plan on showing a a lot of other things you can do as well. I don't plan on just running in and killing everything. So, we'll see. So, returning home. You have just returned from a journey of several months, visiting the other nation in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the rat plague. You must deliver the diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you.
This is software represents.
The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace.
An Arcane Studio production.
Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Will do. Also, another little thing to know is that Christmas is coming, and I'm really hoping to get a good mic, or at least a decent mic that's way better than the one I have right now. So, look out for that. My quality will suddenly go way higher. So we can look around. I have sensitivity decently high, I guess, for me at least. So.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Alright. So yeah, as you guys might have heard from that, there's currently a plague going on known as the rat plague. That's currently causing a lot of issues within this place. And we were sent out to go try to find help. And now we're currently coming back to see the Empress and tell her what we found. What we heard of. I should stop doing that. It's gonna like piss off you guys. This is an interesting little universe where it's like kind of like old school and at the same time steampunk, kind of like futuristic. There's some interesting little mixes of it.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Also, we are Corvo. We are the Lord Protector of the Empress. Our job is basically being her primary bodyguard.
Next time?
Yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov's changed everything again, and we don't know what the hydraulics can do now.
We've got him here today doing a portrait. If there's a time to try something, it's now.
Alright.
Hello, sir.
Hello there.
Corvo, you're back.
So,
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait.
probably.
Play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Alright, fine, let's go. So this is basically a tutorial you can go through, but you know, I might as well show it.
Okay, here we go.
So this here's Emily. Emily is the Empress's daughter. There they are. We'll deal with them later. Emily is the Empress's daughter, and so we're kind of like really good friends with her.
Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the... Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you.
Okay.
I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
So press C to enter stealth mode, then stay behind cover to break line of sight with enemies and avoid detection. While sneaking, your footsteps are muffled.
One, two, three, four, five,
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come.
Whee! Yeah, you can peek around corners, stuff like that. As it says right there, you basically lean around the corner. What's interesting about leaning though is that when you lean around, if you, the game keeps this as your visual, like what enemies can see. So peeking around a corner won't actually reveal you. So she could technically, she should be able to see my face right now, but she doesn't because I'm peeking. So the game thinks I'm placed like this, but I'm actually looking like this. So it's really strong and it's really good to use.
We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
I always find it weird that she does the sound of impatience the moment she's like done talking. There's no way to get her to make her not impatient.
Monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me.
Man, if you knew even half the shit that's in the ocean, you'd be terrified of it. Fucking ocean's a nightmare realm, man.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been.
So you guys heard that. Sorry about that. Move my mic.
A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep
Sure.
still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
It's not weird how they say that when, like, it is a pretty good painting, actually. Like, I don't know about the face. Face is a little off, maybe. A little thing that's a little fun to do is that you can talk to him, of course.
To the waterlock.
Yeah, those are actually pretty cool.
See what I'm forced to paint. The High Overseer is no beauty. I'm sure the Empress is eager to see you. Eh, Corvo? I leave the worst parts of him in shadow, but still.
So yeah, he doesn't like painting it, that's for sure.
For the realm, but not gladly.
And if you can slightly,
It was a fool's errand, Corvo. The plague comes from inside us. We must all strengthen our faith.
yeah, he's known as High Overseer Campbell.
I must ask you to hold your pose.
And overseers are basically just like a religious group dedicated to like stopping witchcraft and stuff like that. And they're also like just they're an interesting little group. You can talk to him, pissing him off. A nice little thing you can do. Well, first of all, you can walk in the way.
Corvo, please.
And he gets a little pissed off. And another thing you can do is take that.
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider. Though in truth, he is always close to the stuff.
There's a bunch of little things you can do with this. It's kind of actually really fun. But if you do this again,
I cannot paint without your cooperation. I cannot work with these distractions.
just gets really annoyed.
I must preserve our High Overseer for future generations of the faithful to marvel at.
I really like Sokolov. So I can keep talking to him, but you know, this just keeps going. Oh, there. So there's a bunch of little things you can do in this. It's really fun.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
I hope the frame rate turns out good.
Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
It's saying it's recording at 60 FPS, and it looks like 60 FPS. Though, to be perfectly honest with you guys, unless I see it happening in front of my eyes,
We should leave them.
I actually can't tell the difference between 30 and 60 FPS. I know there's a big difference. But like, if I'm playing a game at 30 FPS, starting at 30 FPS, I don't see it. I don't see the 30 FPS change. If I switch to 60 FPS after, then I can see the smoothness. Or if I go from 60 to 30 instantly, I can see how slow it gets. But if I start at it, then I won't see the difference between 60 and 30 FPS. It's something that's like, I see a lot of people go like, oh god, it's not 60 FPS, oh god, it hurts me. And I mean, I can understand why. It does make things smoother. It's just, it's never ever bothered me. So it's hard for me to like tell just by looking if it's a 60 FPS or not. Which might be why the recording, I didn't see how the recording of my first Dark Souls video was a 30 FPS recording. It still came out at 60 FPS when I like rendered it and everything, but I still feel like it wasn't as good because I wasn't recording the full 60 FPS. So yeah. I should probably
I hope thought one of the other cities had dealt with this before. Knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother?
Trying to go forward, but there's an invisible wall blocking you.
Mother is fine. Wait.
Witchcraft!
Guards.
Oh.
Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
I'll get to what I was saying a little bit after. So combat, so you have your sword with left click and you have your gun with right click. Now this fight is really easy usually because the enemies are weaker. Kind of interesting to be throwing these kind of enemies at us, by the way. Thankfully they don't do their crazy things, but we'll see them later and they get a little crazy later on. So left control is to block. Oh, I didn't get to use my pistol. That was really bad. That was really sloppy of me.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again!
Oh shit.
No!
No.
Get away from her!
You bastard! Oh, well, I guess that is a lot worse than slapping her in the face now at that point. Well, this turned for the worst, didn't it?
It's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one who'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
To be honest, I actually don't do anything. Well, I don't, and I never know what to do on my own.
Saul, look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
Oh, fuck. Yep, and that's what the game's called, Dishonored. 6 months have passed since you were accused by the Royal Spymaster of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter, Emily, the royal heir. Now, locked away in Coldridge Prison, the time of your execution draws near. Alright, let's do this.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Hi there. Oh! I'm gonna enjoy
That's enough for now. Get up
killing every single last one of you.
and some time to
I've done it before. I'll do it again. I actually...
Corvo. The Empress.
We'll get into that later.
Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak, and that's where we come in.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Keep
nothing
telling me about your plan that'll give me an easy chance
Even though
to...
you almost sank our plans, but it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards, take him back to his cell.
You know, every villain who has ever just revealed their plans to the main character has never succeeded before. What makes you think that you guys are so special that I won't immediately break out of this prison with this conveniently placed key here from this anonymous message of an anonymous friend and immediately start wrecking all your shit? The game does do a good job of making you really want to kill everybody in this game, which makes it even harder to do a pure, you know, ghost, non-lethal playthrough. Which is why I'll be doing a lethal playthrough, because who doesn't like killing assholes? Anyways, anonymous message. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosives there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend. So yeah, we have some friends here to help you. So here we go. Like I was saying though, like, I wonder if there's a way to make OBS like record like past 60 FPS. There should be a way. Hey there.
I shouldn't be here. Now I'm gonna die for nothing.
One who killed the Empress and abducted her.
Alright, so with a sword in hand, assassinate an unaware enemy by pressing left mouse button, or approach an unaware enemy from behind and hold left control to perform a non-lethal takedown. Using stealth and the non-lethal approach has benefits. Fewer rats and weepers. Some people react favorably, and the final outcome is not as dark. Yeah, we're not going for that. By the way, I can already tell there's going to be some people who are going to be angry that I'm not doing a stealthy, nice approach where I knock everybody out. But I know if it did that, then there'd be a lot of people who'd be pissed off at me for not doing a killing approach. So let's face it, people. There are 2 ways to play this game. Well, technically 4. But I mean, there are 2 major ways. Everybody dies, or nobody dies. Alright? And either or I pick. I have to do one or the other. Alright? It's one or the other. I will do the other later. At least I plan on doing so. So please just calm down. This is a lethal playthrough. The non-lethal one will probably come later. And we'll be good then. Okay? Oh, shut the fuck up. You didn't see me. But yeah. And even if, it doesn't, trust me, there are so many other LPers out there that have done it that you can easily find another Let's Play, okay? That does it. I mean, like, I want you to watch mine, but if you're not gonna enjoy it, then you shouldn't. Don't watch my stuff if you're not gonna enjoy it. There's no point. Also, I just stabbed them, yes. Oh, hey, you saw me? Really? Oh, more people? Somebody else is here and he saw me and I just don't know who it is. Like, oh, here's my gun, by the way. I'm so confused. I mean, I don't mind being stealthy and killing people because it's really fun to kill people in a stealthy way. Though, just so you guys know, I'm really bad at stealth games. That's why I really like this game, by the way. That's one of the reasons why. Is that as much as the combat is hard, it's not like, impossible, It's not like, you get caught and you get really screwed. If you're smart about things, you will actually successfully kill everybody. And I mean, you can easily go through this game pure guns blazing, no stealth at all. It can be done, even on the hardest difficulty. So I should probably look through the keyhole. Oh. Huh. There's a stairway I wasn't aware of. Hmm.
Help me find it. I'll find you, you hagfish. I'll flush you out.
Come on. Oh.
We know you're here.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries.
Oh God, my voice.
Stupid goddamn.
There you go. I mean, that was mostly clean. It was mostly well done. It's kind of interesting because I have seen some gameplay of Dishonored too. Like I have seen the beginning and I have seen a little bit of the stuff going on. So I'll be. It's this game. The one issue it has is that the non-lethal playthrough is basically don't get caught. While in the next game, the non-lethal playthrough can be get caught and just knock everybody out by punching the shit out of them instead of stabbing them. It's kind of interesting. They really they added a way to like really like fight people without killing them, and they also made it so that it's more difficult. Like in this game here, as far as I know, I could be completely wrong, but as far as I know, no matter what difficulty you choose, it's the same difficulty if you be like non-lethal. If you play as a person who's able to get through this game without ever getting caught once, then the very hard difficulty or the easy difficulty, it's all the same to you, because it only affects the combat and how much damage you take, not how smart the AI is or anything like that. So the Dishonored 2 seems to have fixed that, where the difficulty setting affects both the enemies, like how like far they can see you, how easily they can hear you, how quickly they get alerted, things like that, and how much damage you do. So it's a lot less forgiving if you play on the high difficulties of getting caught. Like if you just poke out for like a second on the highest difficulty, they're probably like instantly alerted and they instantly have the whole place coming after you. You know, it's like a no mistakes. While easy, enemies don't hear you as easily, don't see you as easily. That's really cool. And they're even apparently working on a custom difficulty mode. So I'm assuming you can choose like really high difficulty in combat, but like sneaking is super easy. Things like that. Which is what I was like, oh, I want to play on normal, but if it makes the enemies like smarter, then I already suck at stealth games. I don't want that. But now with the new custom difficulty coming in, that might actually be a lot more fun. So yeah, there's a lot. I'm really, really hyped for Dishonored 2. And that's why I'm playing Dishonored 1, because I'm waiting for it to download. And I mean, I might as well play Dishonored 1 on my channel before I play number 2, right? Oh god, I'm like, that's a lot of talking really quickly. Hope you guys can keep up. Oh, well, that's what my entire comment is going to be like. Anyways, moving on. Duty Officer's Report. Corvo's interrogation. Corvo Atano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and the High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation. And keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it'll be your heads that roll next. An audiograph player.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Well, at least I give him that. He understands that. Go. And clockwork explosives. Let's go here. Ooh, hi.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the,
Hey there, buddy. Ow, I pressed the wrong button. You didn't see that. Yep, I'm already on it. So what was that saying is that you can counter enemies. If you perfectly time your block, it'll knock an enemy off balance, and then you can attack them and instantly kill them, basically. So it's really good, and that's a really big part. If you're playing a very aggressive playthrough, that's really important to know. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but everything has to be set up to
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Alright, good. Be careful, these are open windows. People will see through them. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, he's moved forward. Good. Shh, shh, shh. You didn't see anything. Shh. Okay. Said, not good at stealth. I'm really not good at it. I have, like, I could be very patient, actually. Like, I could be one of those people that can, like, sit there for a really long time and memorize, like, people's patterns and stuff like that. I remember playing, Metal Gear Solid 5. I might do a let's play on that. I never beat it, so I might actually do a let's play on that. But yeah, I played it, and I remember one mission. I never got spotted. I just sat there in one spot for like 20 minutes, and then slowly moved forward slightly. Then sat there again, slowly moved forward, sat there, slowly moved it over and over again, very, 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 very slowly, until eventually, I got to where I need to go, captured a guy, then snuck out. Once again, very slowly with the body. So you can imagine, it was, I do have a patience, it's just, I have a hard time predicting when enemies are gonna turn around. Or when enemies are just gonna come around a corner. That's my, like, biggest problem with stealth games, that, like, you can be sneak up on an enemy, and then they'll just turn around right in front of you, like, at the last second. And that pisses me off. It's like, no, you would have been caught, and your AI decided to say, fuck you, and it turned around, and it screwed over the player, and it's a really, really big piss off. Also, I'm on my own today, so I don't have any, like, people who are, like, super sensitive, you know, and I can swear all I want and talk all I want, which is really cool. So that's a big problem. I share this house with people, and some of them are sensitive, so I have to watch my tongue around them. So I kill these people just because I can. Oh, fuck your game. There you go. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's gone. I still have a bullet left. It's a big waste. You're not supposed to kill those guys. You're supposed to just, you know, do this, swim away like while they're shooting at you, and go. But if you can save all your bullets, then it's actually possible to just shoot them all. If you don't get unlucky with the RNG. I just enjoy killing them. All right, let's go to the sewers.